I'm speaking to Mr. Yang Chaobin, the president of Wireless Solution at Huawei. Mr. Yang, thank you very much for speaking to me. Now, Huawei is a leading global supplier of telecoms equipment. What do you think your equipment vendors can do to help operators to save energy and reduce carbon emissions?
Yeah, thank you very much, Christine. Yeah, with the continuous evolution of mobile technology, multi-band and multi-rate network will coexist for quite a long time. So how to help operate, build a high performance and high energy efficiency network is a key fact driving our innovation.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, first of all, we are introducing multi-band technologies into the wireless network with one equipment that can cover several frequency bands, which can realize dynamic power sharing across different frequency bands. So in this way, it can greatly improve the energy efficiency. Then the second one, we also introducing multiple antenna technologies into the wireless network. With the multiple antenna technologies, it can greatly improve the coverage of the base station, which means that if we wanted to provide seamless coverage of one city, then the number of the base station can be greatly reduced. So in this way, the power consumption of the operator network can be reduced. Then another one, today we are working together with our customer how to simplify the site with centralized RAN solution. So in this way, the site solution can be greatly simplified. The air condition in the site can be removed. For example, in the 5G deployment, China Mobile use this centralized RAN solution, which help China Mobile to reduce more than 30% of the energy consumption. In addition, we are introducing the intelligence into the mobile network. With such a kind of intelligence, the mobile network can dynamically adjust the output power with the dynamic change of the traffic. So in this way, it can greatly improve the energy efficiency of the mobile network, while at the same time we can guarantee the user experience of the end subscriber.
Yes, can you tell us a little bit more about some of your technologies? For example, ELAA, a little bit more about how it can make the system greener.
Yeah, extreme large antenna array is a typical use of the multiple antenna technologies. When the operator started to deploy 5G 3 years ago, normally operator will use 192 antenna array product. By Q4 last year, we introduced the extreme large antenna array. We use 384 antenna array in the 5G product. In this way, it can greatly improve the coverage of the 5G base station. So when operator use such a kind of product to fulfill 5G coverage, the number of the base station can be greatly reduced. So in this way, it can help operate to improve the energy efficiency.
I know that to achieve decarbonization, you have to work with a lot of your stakeholders, and you mentioned China Mobile just now. So maybe you can say a little bit more about how Huawei is working with stakeholders.
Yes, Huawei has set up several joint innovation centers with our key customers, such as China Mobile, Vodafone, Deutsche Telekom. In the joint innovation center, the green technologies, how to help operator to improve the energy efficiency are the key topics. So with the joint innovation with our key customer, Huawei can provide the innovative solution to help our operator to improve the energy efficiency, and also it can meet the requirement of different network scenarios.
Everybody.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Please.
we are also working with operators such as China Mobile to bring 5G into the vertical industry, to accelerate the digitalization and decarbonization across the industry. China Mobile, for example, has helped to reduce carbon dioxide emission by over 800 million tons in the past 5 years. With the development of 5G, we will continue to make effort with global operators to leverage 5G's contribution to other industries.
That's very impressive. And obviously, everybody needs to work together, because to decarbonize quickly and by a large margin is actually very challenging. How do you see using a platform like GTI to help the industry to have dialogue and to make much more advances and more quickly in decarbonization?
Yeah, TDD frequency band, it is the first time in the mobile industry that TDD spectrum has been the major frequency band for a new generation of the technologies. Today, I think for the deployment of the 5G, the TDD spectrum can bring the most differentiated user experience to the end subscriber, because the TDD spectrum has large bandwidth. So, which means that GTI can play more important role in the development of the ecosystem of the TDD frequency band. So we think that GTI can accelerate the applications of green and new technologies to the mobile network. By so doing, we will be able to help operate increase the network energy efficiency. Meanwhile, both GTI and we can work with partners to further bring 5G to vertical industry, enabling them to benefit from digitalization, transforming their way of production and improve efficiency as well. This will enable 5G to contribute more to the industry digitalization and low carbon growth as it evolves towards scaled utilization. Thank you.
Mr. Yang, thank you very much for sharing with us your experience and your wisdom. Thank you.
Thank you.